Hello, this is Wayne Rivers at the Family Business Institute. Thanks for tuning in. Please click on our social media icons and please give us the benefit of your thinking in the comment section below. This week, I want to talk about why an occasional disruption might actually be good for us. It's kind of hard to think, as unsettled as things have been over the last 10 to 12 weeks, that this actually might have a bright side, but I believe that it does in 4 specific ways. Now, no one would want to be in a constant state of disruption or a constant state of crisis or anything else. I worked with a guy once, and you know, there are just certain people that seem to be surrounded by drama, and that was his nature. Every day it was a new crisis. Little things, you know, I can't find my pen. Little things would get blown up into crisis. It was exhausting, you know. So we can't live in a disruptive environment continually. It just consumes too much mental energy. So thank goodness that we're not always that way. But I do think there are 4 reasons why the occasional disruption might be good for us. The first one is people. If this whole pandemic business did one thing, it made it crystal clear that all of us as leaders need to focus on our people. And our members were tremendous. They went the extra mile to make sure that their people were safe at work, getting to and from work, working from home, etc. They really focused on people, and that old cliche about your biggest asset is your people. I mean, come on, that is an absolute truth. And this thing sort of zeroed in and amplified that point for everyone. The second thing is collaboration and interdependence. So in life, sometimes it's I look after my little patch over here and you look after your little patch over there. But this has taught us the value of coming together as a team and working in a high pressure environment to problem solve very quickly. And so whereas normally we might be working kind of remote from one another, this caused everybody to get their leadership teams and their best thinkers together and map out solutions on the fly quickly in a very rapidly changing environment. And so it just amplified how important collaboration is, and it also magnified how interdependent we are on one another in our teams. The third thing is mission. I hope that this period of unsettledness has caused you to rethink your mission, because, you know, whether it's an economic recession or whether it's a situation like this with a pandemic, your mission is too important to be derailed by current events. And so hopefully you've gone back and really zeroed in on your mission and committed to heart and mind and had your people do the same thing so that you're all rallying around the same central point. Now, we condensed our mission to make it even simpler. I mean, it's so incredibly simple. We build better contractors. It's so simple a 12-year-old could remember it. But it's really helped by having it that simple and that concise and that brief. It's helped all of us focus on why we come here every day, or why we work from home, or whatever we happen to be doing right now. The mission is what it's all about. And that's why we're here together, combining our efforts on a daily basis. And the fourth thing is, and I think this is the most important one, a situation like this is like a 2x4 upside the head. And if you were complacent before, and let's face it, business had been going pretty darn well the last few years, and we were maybe on cruise control, but you can't be complacent when you're faced with a big disruption like the one we faced. And so suddenly you have to refocus on mission. You have to refocus on your people. You have to refocus on how you communicate so you can continue to be interdependent. And this has shaken us up. You know, I heard a speaker say one time that only the mediocre can be at their best every day. and I like that. But I think that when we get on cruise control, and we start to read our own press clippings, and business goes along pretty darn well for a number of years, we do get a little mediocre. And so the occasional disruption shakes us up, and it grabs us by our lapels, and it causes us to really drill down on refocus, get rid of all the extraneous stuff, and really refocus on what's important. So in the comments, please let us know what benefits, what unanticipated benefits you see coming out of this disruption. This is Wayne Rivers at the Family Business Institute. Thank you.